Paula Lane is recovering in a Nevada hospital room tonight and mourning the loss of her boyfriend, Rod Clifton. News 10's Dave Marquis begins our team coverage with a step-by-step look at last night's rescue.
It was at this closed and locked gate on Burnside Road, just south of the intersection of Highway 88 and Highway 89, that Roderick Clifton made a fateful decision sometime that Thursday evening. He told his girlfriend, Paula Lane, that he wanted to see how well his new Jeep Cherokee would four-wheel drive, and he decided to drive around the edge of the gate and 7 miles up to a lake about 1,000 feet above. It wasn't long before he got the truck stuck in the mud. Joyce Coker, who leads skiers and hikers up Burnside Road, is surprised the couple even made it around the gate.
Which wouldn't have been an easy thing to do because there's deep ditches on both sides.
It was about 9 o'clock on Friday morning when Clifton decided he was going to leave the vehicle up at the lake and walk out for help. Lane advised him not to, but he went anyway, and he only made it 0.8 of a mile. It was on Monday morning that Lane finally decided she had to try to make her way out. By Wednesday, Lane's brother Gary had become convinced the couple might have driven up to Burnside Lake because he knew she had been there before. He ended up coming here to this Caltrans sand pit and commandeering a front loader that he took several miles up the road, where he eventually found his sister trying to walk and crawl out. Lane had apparently spent 2 freezing days and nights trying to get out.
For how much snow we got and the high winds that we had, it would be really difficult.
After taking her out of the front loader, Lane's brother brought her east 1 mile to Sorensen's Resort, where he burst in the door here, saying, "I found her." She was quickly brought over to this fireplace where she was warmed up. Eventually her wet clothes were taken off and medical personnel were called. It was from just east of the resort a little ways that she was eventually flown by helicopter to the hospital in Carson City. Search and rescue crews brought out the Jeep late Thursday.
Reality is, don't go into those areas behind closed gates.
And you're taking your life in your hands if you go on.
Very much so.
Locals say several times each winter someone manages to get around this gate and get stuck up on this road, usually walking out. They say it's probably time to make sure no one can get around this gate so that this never happens again. In Alpine County, Dave Marquis, News 10.